Hello, everyone. My name is Sebastian Kunert, and I'm the founder and CEO of Tradimo.com. What we do is we help you learn to trade, invest, and manage your personal finance through two products mainly. So you see currently on my screen our learning platform. So what do we do here? Here we bring together the leading instructors in the whole world for any topic regarding your money. So whether it's trading, investing, managing your personal finances, we do all of that. So just to give you an example, here we, for example, have a course by Lucas Liu from Singapore on how to build your trading robot. So in this course, you learn everything from like what trading robots are to programming basics in up to programming details and actually building multiple trading bots through this program, learning and improving it, learning about statistics, backtesting. It's really one of the most comprehensive courses on the market when it comes to learning to build an automated trading system, and some bonus stuff that you only get on Tradimo. This comes at $50 plus VAT. It can depend on your country. And you can simply sign up and get access. This is just one example, however. When you're new to Forex trading, for example, we have a course for you. We have a lot of free materials ourselves. So we invested a lot of time and money in creating very good basic materials that help you learn everything you need to get started with trading and investing for free at Tradimo. So to give you an insight into this, for example, we have, let's go into one on the basics of Forex trading. Or the basics of stock trading. Let's take a look at that. So here, for example, we have the basics of stock trading. What are stocks and shares? That's where it really starts at the very beginning. I'll switch off the sound here. And tells you what the stock market is in general, how buying and selling happens, what happens in the market when you do it, and all explained through a wonderful story where the protagonist has fallen in love with the daughter of a publicly listed company, and then exciting questions such as, should you short stock just because you don't like the father-in-law, and so on arise. So you can see it's all nicely animated and with really nice sound as well, and you will be able to learn everything you need about like the basic understanding of the stock market. Then it also quickly goes. This course goes also quickly into questions such as market capitalization, a term that you have probably heard often when reading financial news. Is the value of a company in the market, all of the shares combined, but it's really like explained in all details here. Let's take a step back again. This is really like the beginner spectrum of what we offer, and then on the high end, we help you to trade like a pro. You've already seen the algo trading course, but we also have courses on how to scalp the markets on a shorter term trading basis or advanced trade management decisions, which are then offered for like a low fee. Here, for example, scalping the markets. What you will learn here is, let's take a look at this video here. This is done by a professional hedge fund trader from London, originally from South Africa, I believe, showing you the points where he enters and exits trades, and it's really you can already see like this is much more technical and should be very interesting for you at a later point in your career. But enough about the learning platform. Here you can basically go for any topic, anything you want to learn, just let us know. We can also help you find the right course if you're in doubt. Just send us an email to support@tradimo.com. And the other way where you can learn to trade like without any risk involved is our mobile game, which is called Little Traders. Basically, what happens here is that you enter the 1920 stock market. Let's go to the screenshots. So here you can, let's go to the beginning. So in Little Traders, you enter the crazy world of the 1920 stock market, where this market went up 600% within this short space of a decade. And basically, clients come in and want to invest their money with you. And if you do well for them, so you're trading a realistic market that is inspired by the way that stocks move in the real world, but it's at the same time non-repetitive. So basically, you can play this multiple times, and it will never be exactly the same development of the stock price. So it's our own algorithm that has gone into this. And if you are successful at investing the money for these clients, you will be rewarded with a commission, and then you can invest into expanding your office, hiring more traders, and also step by step learning more and more things. So first you can only buy stocks, then you can also like get news that influence the price in the market, and then you can unlock tools such as a moving average indicator that helps you make even better decisions. And you'll also have to, because the game gets more and more realistic and difficult over time. That we've won the award for the most innovative product and the best mobile fintech product. So check it out. It's free in the App Store at the moment, in the Apple App Store, and an Android version will follow in the future. It's called Little Traders, and you find it on littletradersgame.com. So in the App Store, you can see that it's also quite popular, like 4-star rating on average. Yeah, good. Then let's take a step back and talk about how you, in general, can build your way towards more financial freedom. Basically, in this is an area that we're building up at the moment in our education section. You can basically also learn about personal finance on this platform. The first courses here are going to come in over the next week. And but what's the essential of financial wealth? It starts with saving more than you earn, saving a large part of what you earn. When you always spend each month all the money that you're earning from your job or from your business, then naturally you don't have any money to invest or to trade with. But if you, let's say, instead of buying a new car, you take the bike more or the bus, then from the money that you save, you can invest it into a trading account. And let's just show you an example. So if we go to our community site, this is also very recommended for you as you make your first steps. We basically have a large community of people who want to take care of their own money, and they're all writing here and sharing their knowledge and experiences. But we also have a number of brokers and banks that are sponsoring Tradimo and helping us develop more content and a better technology platform. And you can open an account at any of them. So let's just take a simple example. So here, for example, you get 25 euros to start trading with this broker. So if I want to do that, then I get to immediately like a trading account where I can practice. Basically, let me go to here, open an account, and I first want to do a demo account. So this is another way where you can practice without risking real money. And if I click here on Start Now, I should have an account here. So let me just try logging in here. see if that works. It's been a while since I've been trading here. So it might be that there's no money on this account. But I should be able to show you all the principles. Okay. Okay, like once a year you have to like declare about your income and things like that. So let me just update the information here. You can see I live in Denmark, so it realizes that, but my Danish is not perfect, so but it should be good enough for this. Okay. Okay. So I don't have money on this account, but could I switch to the demo mode here? No. Okay. Let's switch to, well, basically you can select any broker from here, open a demo account, and start your trading experience. Let me just open one of my trading accounts so I can show you something. Let's imagine you have gone through the steps here. You've clicked on one of the brokers, and it's a bit slow with the recording here. But let's say you have gone ahead here, clicked on open an account, and opened a demo account or a live account. Then you can do what I will be showing you now. Let me just log in. And let me also at this point introduce my colleague, Peter. Peter is managing the English community at Tradimo. So he is your expert for any questions you have while you're surfing on our website and any questions you have also regarding your trading. One recommendation we have for you is if you have any trouble at all, send an email to support@tradimo.com or register and post here in the forum in the section that regards you. His name in the forum is Hindsight Hero, and the first step that we recommend any new trader to take, or investor, or somebody with personal finance questions, is to introduce themselves. And let's just look at the latest one here. So yesterday evening, Peter welcomed Hamdi. Hamza is from Morocco. A year ago, he heard about trading. He became a trader in the world wild market from his own room, and it's something he's always been dreamed of. His friends didn't discourage him. So, but he's learned that there's a lot of scammers and everything underway in the market. He's he's played around with Bitcoin mining, and then he found it finally all in one site, Tradimo, and it became an addiction thereafter. So this honors us, and I'm glad I picked this one. I promise I didn't pick this one out on purpose. It was really random now. And then he opened a demo account with one of the brokers, like I recommended you to do. He picked eToro. Let's take a look in our broker section to explain more about that broker, because it could be interesting for many of you. Basically, what eToro allows you to do is to social trade. So you can also invest money into other traders and see how they do. Basically, you automatically execute the same trades as them. So we have a review here, and you can open your account through us again and get unique benefits. Basically, here, click on open a demo account, and you will be set up fairly quickly. You can even connect via Facebook. So if we just click there, you see it's already connected. So let me see if I can log in here without any problems. Yes. So here we have a trading platform where basically you can see here different stocks, indices, currencies, Bitcoin, commodities like oil, and we can buy and sell this, but we can also see what the rest of the people are doing. So you can see on some of the stocks, people are mostly long. On the indices, they sometimes also go short. Going short on something means that you benefit from falling prices. Going long means that you benefit from rising prices. It's the same we have for Bitcoin here. So how does it then work when you want to trade? Like you click, for example, here, and what you don't have here is a chart. So normally what you want to do is, so this is good for editing, for editing your trade, but it's recommended that you take a look at the chart first before you make any decision. And ideally, you don't just decide this is an interesting thing that I want to buy or sell, but you look for things that fit into your strategy. Like more about that in our learning section. Here, I just want to show you how it roughly works to make a trade, because we said we would show you how to make your first trade by the end of the week without risking your savings. Basically, if you do it with a demo account, you're not risking any of your real money anyways. So you can practice and make your first trade without any risk. But if you want to do it with a live account, that is also fine, and we can show you how to do it without risking more than you want. So for example, we believe, so what can we see here? Basically, the Bitcoin price has been going up relatively steadily with huge swings, however. So you see, like, typical forms of the market is a wave, but often it goes along a trend line. You can also see here. So we can have a trend line here, tool line. So let's make a line from down here where the trend started. And at the moment, like, basically the main trend is kind of like going through here at the moment. Peter, where would you put the trend line in this case?
Yeah, I think that's one potential spot for it.
So
I
either
probably would
along
prefer
down
to a little bit
here.
just zoom out to see a bit more context.
Okay,
I don't know if you can
let's
do
do
that.
that. Yeah, I can.
Sometimes it's just a complete game changer when you zoom out. Oh yeah, it is a massive game changer.
Yeah, so the Bitcoin
Yeah,
price
so
at its very height had been at $1,200 actually, and then declined over time down to 200 and had its recent low at 161. And since then, in 2015, 2016, it's been more like going up this trend here. So actually, Now, from this perspective, I feel like this is a good trend line for the recent trend.
Yeah, and it looks like it's really pushing I can't really see like 500. Is it
Yeah,
the 500 that it's
we're
pushing
close
now?
to, we're
Yeah.
at 450 right now, and yeah, here it once had resistance at the 500 level. That was Now I would love to get rid of this drawing mode. Yep, I don't want to write a post, and I want to go back to this exactly. So here you can see that here we had a resistance at the 500 level. You could make a horizontal line here. Uh, so here it really bounced off this level. And we are now going in this triangle here. And when it breaks through there, then it has potential to go up a lot more. Just from a technical perspective, we are now not talking about the fundamentals, which means like the real, yeah, fundamental economic numbers behind the company or behind the financial instrument. So in this case, the functionality, the basic mechanisms behind Bitcoin, and its popularity. But we're just looking at the historic price development and what we can deduce from there based on the assumption that while the market is efficient in parts, it is also a self-fulfilling prophecy often because a lot of people use the same tools to analyze a financial instrument. And together with the rising popularity of cryptocurrency, yeah, this can be an interesting way to look at it, or at least like one to look at it with a limited risk. So if we wanted to limit our risk here, we could wait, for example, till it breaks through the 500 level, and only then do we enter and put a stop loss. So a stop loss means that our trade automatically ends when we reach a certain level. A stop loss under the 500 level, so that we maybe risk only $50. So once it goes through the 500, maybe at 520, we enter, and we want to risk only $50. Then we put a stop loss at 470, and basically that way we only risk $50, but we have the potential for it to over time go up to maybe 1,000 again, and basically have the opportunity to make $480 that way while risking 50. That is what we call a risk reward ratio. So um, basically we have then a potential of 500 but a risk of 50, so that is a risk reward ratio of 10 to 1. And then theoretically we could be wrong like 8 out of 10 times and we could still make a profit. And that's basically how you can manage your risk quite effectively. Where one of the biggest dangers, and that's also what we promised to tell you, one of the biggest mistakes that people generally make when trading is to use too much leverage. What does that mean? So let's say you have $100 on an account, but you buy now Bitcoin at $450. That means that eToro in this case is giving you 5 times the amount of money that you actually have. It's letting you trade with 400 more than you have. So 450, 4.5 times the amount of money you have. And would let me do this now. So on this account we have $126, and I can still buy now, for example, I, I can either buy Bitcoin only for $32, but I can also say I want to buy it I want to buy $450 worth of Bitcoin. No, 140 is the maximum it lets me do. But if I say I want to use leverage, 5 times leverage, then it would allow me to do 450. No, it doesn't. It says basically that I'm allowed only. Okay, I think if yeah, basically, I'm using $135 of my money, but I would get 1.64 units, so I would actually be buying $600 worth of Bitcoin here. That's where eToro has the interface a bit differently than other platforms, and therefore I'm slightly confused here. But this is how it would work. and then I can set a stop loss and a take profit where I want to at a certain price level, and then I can open the trade. It also tells me what the fee is. So every day for this trade, I would pay 19 cents to eToro. But if I don't use any leverage, then I don't pay for it. So if I only work with the money that I have, and for example, buy now Bitcoin for only one times only $135 worth of Bitcoin, then I don't have to pay them anything, and I can just buy and sell this without any other fees than the spread. So what is the spread? The spread is the difference between the price at which you can buy and which you can sell. So effectively, if we buy one Bitcoin, this costs us roughly $2.40 here. When you take 454 minus 451, that is the cost, and that is how eToro would then earn its money. And of course, if you use the leverage, then you can make more money, but you can also lose more money, and you have the fee overnight that you need to pay to eToro. Yeah, that is actually like don't have any questions at the moment, but that is one way to start trading, and this is certainly one way how you can start and make your first trade this week without taking any real risk. You can open a demo account and not risk any of your money, or open a live account and manage your risk via a stop loss so that you don't lose more than you plan to. Especially if you don't use leverage, you have a high chance of making money in trading. Most people, they use leverage, then they can make a lot of money in a short period of time, but they can also lose a lot. And because they at some point will also make a wrong decision, they may be driven out of the market because they have too much leverage. Yeah. And any question along the way, you can come to us, to our community, ask us questions, and take a look at our courses where basically the experts of the world are waiting for you to give you financial knowledge. And if you are an expert yourself one day, or maybe already, and you just wanted to check out this webinar to see what we are offering, you can take a look at our instructors and also sign up as an instructor yourself, and then you get access to our backend. I can show you how this looks. Here I have a test course, and oh no, wrong button. Here I have a test course, and I can, in this course, edit everything. Like I can add instructors if I want to teach together with others. I can design the structure of the course, and I can then for each lesson upload a video and a text. And later we will have also more features like quizzes and questions and answers. But already now the instructors will answer to your questions if you just send us an email. Yeah. Peter, do you have something to add that you feel is important for people at the beginning of their trading career?
I think it's important that, you don't get discouraged by if you see somebody already discussing something on the forum. Don't get discouraged by that you don't understand something, or you think that your question is too sort of newbie or too amateurish. Everybody, we all started somewhere, and it's natural to be confused about some concepts. So you can always just select any thread on the forum, or just when you introduce yourself, you can use that thread to ask all your questions you have. Or if if you prefer to discuss it more privately, then you can always just send us an email to support@tradimo.com, and we are more than happy to answer your questions.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, then I would say thank you very much for watching, and we'll send the recording to everyone who couldn't attend. And then we look forward to meeting you in the community, seeing you around, and yeah. answering any questions that you have and finding more and more great courses for you out there in the wild, wild web.
See you next
Okay,
time.
see ya.